Okay, well, so you guys want me to turn it up? You can turn it up a little bit. Yes. Can do. I will turn it back to 10. Thank you for keeping me informed, NTF. I do very much appreciate that. Turn up to I'll turn it up to 8 and see how you guys feel about that. In my life, nothing has ever happened. That sounds... I've always hear that in these, stories of people who are like, my life is boring. And I'm like, sometimes it's more reasonable than others. But I do not think you can possibly say, in my life, nothing has ever happened. That's some bullshit, man. Shut up. Nothing has ever changed. All days looked exactly the same. I used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company, and I'm settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. Okay, well that's kind of real. That one's rough. Choose your own adventure visual novel. Okay, that's cool. How's the sound now? Nothing ever happened, that's an achievement? Yeah, for real. After all, no matter how mediocre it was, most of my colleagues would not even manage to get a job like this. Faust! What's the status of the reports? I'm finishing them. They should already be ready. One other thing, later in the afternoon, an HR employee will come to perform an assessment on you. Okay. I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Then the HR employee arrived and gambled my soul! Probably. I wasn't excited at all for this assessment, so I would accept any excuse in order to finish those damn reports. Hi, you are Faust, right? The one and only. Could you fill this form out for me? Sure, why not? You're gonna sell yourself. Okay, it's on a stat sheet. I'll take that. I guess in a way this is convenient for just poking around. Okay, so I have health, manipulation, intelligence, and charism? Wait, what? Charism. How likeable Faust is for other characters. Oh, I can only put them up to 3. Completing the game and getting the endings doesn't take too long. That's cool. Volume seems fine. That's good. A manipulation sounds pretty... That doesn't sound like the good guy thing to do. But, I mean... I feel like I have to. That sounds really useful, guys. I'm thinking manipulation and just, round out all my other stats. You were born on the same day as my son. He's also a manipulative jerk. It is only a 1 in 365 chance. Not that much of a coincidence. Okay, that's all I need. Thank you for being an asshole. As I do every day. I left work and went to the bus stop. The bus stop had even less people that day, just me and an old lady who was smirking in a suspicious fashion. Oh, it's supposed to be charisma. Yeah, that makes... I was thinking it was supposed to be charm, but that makes more sense. Oops. She wore strange clothes, an awkward mix between a gypsy, a beggar, and a mad professor. I can see the gypsy. I can't really see either of those other things you just said. It seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy. You can say that. I see your future. Yes, your future is promising. Let me read your fortune. Give me a few coins and I will reveal your future. He looks pretty happy in that one, so let's do that. Sure, why not? Here it goes. Took my hand and looked at it deeply. Interesting. I see that your life does not make you happy. Your life is not a life of pain and suffering. Your life is rather boring. Nothing seems to happen. Just like you said. You suck. But in a very near future, I see an opportunity that could change anything. I see, yes, here. That if you do not accept your destiny, something terrible will happen to you. Very scary indeed, but what is this opportunity you speak? A pact! The opportunity to make a pact with your inner demon! And sell your soul. The soul has the power to alter the fabric of reality. Sell my soul. Let's say I do sell my soul. Crazy old lady that I should probably be running away from. What do I get out of return? Out of that deal? Wisdom, money, some really good fruit. I felt a sense of vertigo in the blink of an eye. Everything around me was different. That old lady got really hot all of a sudden. It made me feel very uncomfortable. Interesting you mentioned that NTF, though, I am curious, and he does seem really easily convinced. I was still at the bus stop. It was the same place, but I was in a dark and twisted version of it. It looked like something created by an artist of macabre taste, whatever, how you say that. Hi there, Jax. Yeah. Son, hot grandma. I gotta say, I wish the visuals here were a little cooler. Like, I wish when he said, I wish this looked like Silent Hill. He makes it sound way spookier, but it's really just dark and smoky with some red. I'll play through at least one run, Night Striker. If I run into any problems, like if I decide it seems more fun to have help, I'll ask for it. But for now, I'll give it at least one run, cause I don't know anything about this game. Women and money are among the most common wishes concerning the fresh fruits. They may also be arranged. What is this place? Who are you? What has happened? Can I save? Yes, I can. Soul, 100%. I like what has happened. It's probably my reaction would be, you're awake. Now you can see a reality that is beyond what meets the eye. What is this place? This place is exactly the same. What has changed is your perception of reality. Okay. Who are you? I'll be your guide. I'm here to help, advise, and comfort. You're one of the few chosen ones who have the privilege of possessing the power to transform your wishes into reality. No problem, NTF. Take care. Hope to see you again before the stream's done. Seems too good to be true. Indeed. But everything has a price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is your soul. There's no fucking way I would sell my soul. Eternal suffering in hell. I'm listening. Okay, this one I need to save for. Yeah, I'll say that one. You silly boy. There's no such thing as eternal suffering. If this pact was as unfair as you said, we would certainly not have had thousands of people selling their souls throughout history. I don't know about that. I mean, doesn't the devil always tell you what you want to hear to make you sell your soul? Upon making this pact, we will be granted access to a powerful, mystical being. He will be able to fulfill your wishes. Men are used to calling demon those creatures they consider evil, but this is not the case. He will only give you what you ask. It's up to you to accept, to use the energy of your soul to make wishes. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. However, accept what he offers, you'll have to give up a part of your soul in exchange for your wish. Looked at my hand and realized I was holding a sick dagger. That's actually a pretty cool dagger. It's got a gold handle and a pretty nice blade. I want it. I want that dagger. To make a pact, you have to make a cut in your hand. Can I just sell this dagger instead? Online, maybe, for lots of money? Prefer to continue living an empty and dull life, as you have been living until this day. Just let the dagger fall. What if I just want the dagger? Legitimate questions. Closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and I mean, if I just let the dagger go, that kind of seems like it'll just end the game, right? Like, I'm not gonna get very far if the game is gonna be over if I just, let the dagger fall. I'm actually gonna try that. What happens if I don't sell my soul? Because if I were in this guy's position, I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, this is some super fit. What the fuck? I can, scroll a little bit. That's weird. I'll let the dagger fall. Fuck that shit. Again, that feeling of vertigo, and in the blink of an eye, the bus stop was back to normal and the woman was gone. Confused, I thought I had nodded off and had a strange dream, especially if this guy supposedly has never had anything happen. Dude is probably not interested in making interesting stuff happen, you know? It was probably boring and safe. I was still trying to understand what happened when the bus finally arrived. I like this. Joe Foods, eat or die. Hey, die hard. I was home, but I wasn't feeling alright. My entire body was aching, my head was spinning, and my mind was cloudy. My eyes felt heavy, my legs buckled. Oh wait, did I die from not taking that? I woke up lying on a stretcher. There were devices attached to various parts of my body. You're awake. This is unexpected. How are you feeling? Tired, weak, dying. Dying is a prince, I understand that feeling. What happened to me? We're not sure yet. But in fact, you're dying. At least that's what we know. That's really useful, Doctor. And also, that does not sound very, medically sound to me. How about you give me a second opinion, or I get a better doctor, 'cause fuck you. Your health keeps getting worse, and we do not know why this is happening. I don't understand. How did I get here? A resident of a nearby building saw you pass out and called the emergency. You got lucky, young man. You could be dead by now. That was really weird. Not the fact that I was dying. That was just the last straw. Okay? Also, for some reason that used intelligence. The really weird thing was that the only nearby building was an abandoned building that was located 3 blocks away. What kind of shitty, place is this? Keep yourself quiet. You need to rest. I've requested more exams to better understand your health status and what has happened to you. If you need anything, please call the nurse. Couldn't understand the entire situation. I felt confused. I felt weak. I tried to speak, trying to ask, but I couldn't. Not long after that, a familiar face walked through the door. It's time for your medicine! The scene was bizarre. I could not believe it. It was the old lady from the bus stop dressed as a nurse. Clothes looked more like a Halloween costume than a proper nurse uniform. Yeah, you know what she reminds me of now that she is dressed like this? Anyone see The Emperor's New Groove? She reminds me of Yzma, the Emperor's assistant in that game. Or whatever you call him. She's the bad guy in the film. It's not much of a spoiler. Yzma is the bad guy of Emperor's New Groove. And she pretty much looks exactly like this old lady does right now. Except more creepy. I think. Maybe. What have you done to me? I did nothing. You denied your fate. I warned you this could happen. Did you? Hey guys watching, did she warn me this could happen? Because I think that sounds like bullshit. I don't remember her warning me about anything. I remember her telling me that I could sell my soul to Demon and get powers, but I don't remember her telling me that I would die if I didn't accept to sell my soul. I thought she just told me that my life would be boring and sucky if I didn't sell my soul. You will get worse, and none of these physicians will be able to figure out what is wrong with you. But if you made the pact, you could ask for your demon to heal you. She kind of did say denying your fate has consequences. Fair enough. Vertigo, dizziness, and it was all weird. It was all the same hospital room, but more bizarre. You do not need to die like this, Faust. You have the opportunity with which many have dreamed. Accept the pact. Hey, the dagger is back. Cool. I can just let myself die. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let myself die just to see what I assume the game's gonna let it happen. I assume the game's actually gonna let me die if I just kill myself like this. That being said, that does make more sense. So the game has like a backup, like, you know. Huh, if you have more help, this can be avoided. That is interesting. Well, you leave me no choice. It would have been less painful if you had made it by yourself. Aw, what? Bitch, that's not how contracts work. You didn't make the contract, so I'll make it for you. No blood came out, but the pain was intense, ridiculously hot pain. It's been 3 years ago? Wait, what's been 3 years ago? Felt like having my very soul cut out with a flaming dagger. You can't do that! And why not? The free will! It is true that I cannot force you to sell your soul, but this is only the pact. Still painful. Instead of a mark full of blood that was to be expected, there was a bright blue line on my hand. Oh, it's been a while since you played the game. Fair enough. In the mirror and accept the offer that your demon will make you. My demon looks like a weird, naked, blue version of me. Like me, the guy in the bed, not actually me. The mirror, what I saw was not my reflection, it was me, a version of myself simpler, more... Oh, okay, it's this. Made of raw desire. What is this, porn? For 10% of your soul, I can cure your illness. 10%? It was disturbing to see my distorted reflection asking in such a trivial tone for a part of my soul. I mean, at this point, I might as well, right? Sure. On Magic, I felt all my strength returning to me. I feel better. Much better. That is the idea, right? You're alive, and you have made the pact. Now I can go. Good luck, honey. Ha ha ha. Damned old lady, she was having fun with this whole situation. I do want to know more about me selling 10% of my soul and how that works. A few days, I left the hospital and went home. At least I got time off from my work. So again, I saw myself in a darker version of reality. It has like a dark theme. I like that I just have a bunch of hands coming out of my dresser now. That's pretty great. I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. Have you decided what will be your first wish? I have some ideas. Curious to see what you're going to wish, but do not tell me now. I do not want to spoil the surprise. I would like to make a small suggestion. You're not very bright, and intelligence is vital to better understanding the world. What a fucking bitch. Amount of soul you have affects the ending. Good to know. Give me a sec, guys. I need to set myself to offline on Steam here, I just realized, so that none of that shit's popping up. Have you ever thought how it would be to have an intelligence and make great minds like Einstein or Newton envy you? For 10% of your soul, I can provide a superior intelligence. Souls for stat boosts? No, I don't even know how my stats work yet. You know best. This kind of change could be useful. I think you should rest and relax. Life will hardly be as dull as it was before. See you soon. Bye-bye. Blink of an eye, she was gone. It was the real world again. It was late and I decided to sleep. Chapter 1, the game. Another awful day at the office. I still couldn't tell why, but why did my thing go X? What? My work had always been annoying, but now it was more annoying than ever. Faust, still falling behind on our schedule. I need you to catch up immediately. Stay here until you have everything done. But what? What happens if I don't stay like a badass? I'm still recovering, man. I was just in the hospital, and now I have a demon possessing. I have a lot of stuff going on. You wouldn't understand. Our work cannot be delayed because you don't take good care of yourself. What an asshole. I should sell my soul to, like, I don't know, kill him or something. Nah, I'm not gonna go that far. Not to mention that it's our company that pays for your health insurance. You should stop mumbling and begin to work immediately. Each minute took hours to pass. I was the only person there, and I hadn't gotten through half of what I had to do yet. Why me? Why, you ask? 'Cause you want to. That's why. Oh, hey. Okay, so some of the dark imagery is getting cooler. Oh man, I like the computer screen. I like the computer screen, I like the, fan. I do wish more of the background was, like, cool and creepy, but I'm glad some of it's actually getting creepy. Oh yeah, I guess I could sell my soul to steal his job. That would be cool. Turn your boss into a camel. Or this office into your very own harem. Now that's what I want. That's a good one. Turning my boss into a camel sounds stupid. I don't think that won't fix shit. I'll just get a new boss and everyone will be like, did you guys hear about that time that Dave turned into a camel? That was really weird. And you choose to spend your days working in a job you obviously hate. I should use my new power. This job sucks. For 3% of your soul, I can finish all your work. I call that a good offer. I don't know how to count that. I agree that's not a good offer. What about the thing she said? I want to make this office my harem. Finish some of my work to freaking... No. Always your choice. Man, that was lame. I'm mad about it. But all the due work was still there. It's 9 PM already. I need to find a solution for this. I'll just do my best with my intelligence. Oh no, my intelligence wasn't good enough! I struggled through the reports. I did work and work. When it was finally over, it was late. I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option was to wait for a cab. The night is young. Why don't you go out, relax, meet new and exciting people? Let me guess. Hey, you need a place where I pay for beer with my soul, right? That's a pretty good line, to be honest. Man, that would have to be some good beer to pay for it with soul. I had something else in mind. An interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? No, it's literally 1 AM. It's literally 1 AM. Let's be boring. And if I tell you there's something very special in that place? Yes, there's a girl. It's not special. There's always a girl in a nice pub. This girl is special, Faust. Say that she is your soulmate, or at least one of them. Wait, is this a dating simulator? I don't believe in those things. Doesn't matter what you believe or not. There are many soulmates for each person. You may meet many of them in a lifetime, or none at all. Sleep is for the weak. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate makes you become your true self. Very best or the very worst. Girl in the pub is a soulmate. You're the I freaking gotta say that, right? Girl, you're the perfect one for me. I am perfect for you. I'm perfect in every way you want me to be. You're so beautiful. I had been gotten her still. For 200% of your soul, you can have her. 200%, isn't that amusing? Your reflex only offers you what you really want. And what you desire the most is me. No, that's not it. That's no it. And I don't have 200% of my soul. Silly boy. You don't need to sell your entire soul to have me. I'll be with you because I want to, but let me warn you, if you spend this night with me, you'll never be the same man again. You didn't even know there was a save system in the game? That's pretty funny, Night Striker. I love that I can still back all the way out and be like, I just want to go home and sleep. I mean, I know I'm like, I say in a joking way, and it is a funny reaction, but I actually do appreciate that. That being said, I'll go for it. The world was normal again, but this time, she was still there. First time I saw her in the real world, now that she was in flesh. You will never forget this night. She kissed me and it was frightening. It was like every kiss, every hug, every secret desire, every love, but everything at once, everything at the same time. Hot. Let's go to your place. What I want to do with you cannot be done out here. I don't know how many hours I spent with her, but I was soon in my boxers, and also very angry looking for some reason. They were the best hours of my life. Also, I lost 25% of my soul for some reason. I lost track of time and fell asleep, and when I woke up she was gone. I noticed that the line in my hand was shorter now. That bitch. She was right, I wasn't the same man anymore. Man, she left me. Got the Casanova achievement, but she left me. Lame. 0 out of 10. On the next day at the office. Faust, have you done what I told you? Yep. Finally, something useful came from you. I knew I'd done much more than most people would do. One more day of torture and my work had reached its end. On the next day, I had a day off, so I could rest a little. I was thinking about spending some time with my adorable bed when my phone rang. Hey, Faust, what's up? Hey, Wagner. Long time no see. Bro, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Besides your holiday sketch of the Sleeping Beauty. It's been some time since we played b-ball together. Let's play some. I don't know. I have to check out if I... Come on, we haven't seen each other for so long. It would be nasty to say no just like that. So, what do you say, dude? Let's go. Okay, you can count me in. Awesome. See you tomorrow then. Next day, not in a good mood at all, I went to the basketball court. Like, this game is actually pretty entertaining, but the visuals are, like, really bad a lot of the time. Like, it looks like we're in prison. And also, my dude, like, always looks unhappy and kind of unfitting with some of the other characters. Like, this black guy does not look like he's in the same game. Maybe that's just me. What do you guys think of these there visuals? Either way, Faust, how nice that you came, bro. This is Hog. He's gonna play with us. Yo, man, how you doing? Okay. But how are we gonna play with just the three of us, Wagner, you idiot? How about me against you two? You think you can handle it? Don't you? So let's make a bet to turn things on, dude. We're on, dude. How much you want to bet, Hog? 20 bucks? No, something much better than that. 10% of the soul, 10% of the soul, the one who lose. Very magical, dude. Let's bet a part of our souls then. Yeah, I guess he mentioned he lived in a shitty neighborhood. Are you a yellow? My health isn't very good. My stats aren't good. I should probably not. Man, this whole manipulating people thing hasn't really worked out yet. Fuck it, let's do it. Game began, and soon we noticed why he did not bother to play alone. What? Hog was a much better player than any other person I had met in my life. I don't see it ending well either. Looked like a couple of kids against a pro who didn't have the slightest chance. Nice to play with you guys. Come on, Faust. I will give you a ride to your place. I mean, I'm already, like, doing badly this game, because sleeping with, Granny Lady didn't go very well, so I'm pretty much already just going, I'm already on my way to the bad end, basically. I think. So I'm just gonna crash into it. I wasn't able to take what happened in the day before out of my head. Hell was that? 5% of your soul, I'll ask you. That's fucking retarded, no. Like, I'm gonna trade in my soul, but dude needs to give me better things to trade my soul for than this stupid bullshit. Wait, I can investigate him? No. I'll do that with my stats later. Faust! Why are your voice sounding like this, Wagner? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I just called to say goodbye. Wow, that escalated quickly. Take it easy, man. Tell me what's going on. Wagner, are you there? I just hang out the phone and I ran. This is some good English, guys. At Wagner's house as fast as I could. Go away, Faust! Look at those posters. Yeah, he doesn't live in a very great place either. If you stay, you will die with me. Come on, Wagner, you don't have to say that. Don't get any closer, man, or you will die too. Is that what you want, Wagner? How's that? Believe in God, don't you? You are religious, right? Yeah, but... So you know what happens to suicidal guys, don't you? But I can't live like this anymore. I can't handle it. I know, man, I know. So I'm going to do something only a friend would do for a friend. I'm gonna kill you so you don't have to commit suicide. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. That's not even the dumbest thing I've ever... It's not even that stupid. It's just such a funny way to, like, solve that issue to me for some reason. I'll kill you so you don't have to kill yourself. Would you do that for me, bro? Of course I would. I am your best friend. Give me the gun. Shaking, Wagner reached out his hand and handed me the gun. I saw it in his face, the beginning of a smile, gratitude. I hit him hard. The smile went away as he passed out. Picked up the phone and called the emergency. Wagner was safe, hospitalized and resting. How is he? Physically, he's fine, despite the large amounts of cocaine in his body. Cocaine? But he never used cocaine. His mental state is very unstable. The damage was massive. You could even say he took a critical hit. Wagner needs to be hospitalized immediately. It may be possible to recover his mind over time. I don't know why I was having trouble talking there. My friend was alive, but he was not okay at all, and I could be next. Chapter 2 of the twist. Why does this game cracking me up so much? The twist. What a name for chapter 2. I could just wait for the twist to happen. It has to be called chapter 2. The twist. Skeptical. That is what I was. I never thought I would get entangled in a web with a crazy old woman, a lone shark reflex, a ghostly seductress, and weird people who bet on souls. It's my secret place, the place I go when I need to be alone, when I really need to think about me and my life. Located in a great plain over the city, it enjoyed a wonderful sunset view. Oh yeah, that being said, I'm glad manipulation finally came in handy. So manipulation doesn't actually work like I thought it would work. It's more like a different sort of charisma stat. It basically is your ability to talk people into things that, like, sort of there. It is sort of manipulation, but it's not like, when it said you can control people, I thought it was like mind control. It's more like your ability to lie to people, than do anything super rad like mind control. I think next time I'm gonna go with just buffing the hell out of my health to see where that takes me. Some reason, looking at the sun made my thoughts clear more than once. I caught myself talking to the sun, and somehow it answered me? What? This is all just crazy! What should I do? My soul just did something. I don't really know what this is about. Nothing is ever that simple, my boy. I like that place because no one used to go there. Old man really caught me by surprise. He was sinister. He could be anyone. But his face had something unsettling in his eyes. One was green and the other was brown. It's what we call heterochromia. Would you like some advice from an older soul? Yeah, sure. You're good-mannered. That's good, my boy. Very good. You have chosen quite a nice place to Blah. I heard bad coughs before, but nothing like that. Yeah, you telling me. Ow, my nose hurts. I don't know why that made my nose hurt, but my nose hurts. Then I saw the hand he used to cover his mouth was stained in his own blood. We need to get you to a hospital. I'm okay, boy. I'm okay. Calm down. Will it bother you if I smoke? You chose to cure his coughing with smoke. It bothers me. That's gonna kill you. I'll eventually die anyway, no matter what. Smoking a single cigarette won't make any difference to death, so be honest. To be honest, I don't smoke. A pack of cigarettes appeared in my pocket, and suddenly I was smoking. What the fuck? That seems like I would not smoke some magic cigarettes in my pocket. That sounds like a bad idea. I've never heard of a non-smoker carry cigarettes in his pocket before. And what? Just like you had never heard of someone who sold his soul. Blah, dead. Coughing was heavier this time. There was even more blood than before in his hand. You should really go to the hospital, mister. Really? To do what? I'm tired of hospitals. Don't worry about me. Death is not so bad after all. I'll be straightforward with you. You made the pact. How'd you know about that? I can see the scar in your hand, Faust. The old man knew about the pact. He also knew my name. You haven't realized it yet, but your role in all of this is bigger than you think. And by the look of your scar, I know exactly what happened. Oh my, she has no boundaries. She forced you to make the pact, didn't she? Yes. I am so sorry. And how do you feel about all these new opportunities? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The pact is not that bad. Because I can get anything I want. Well, anything the game lets me want. I can sell my soul for random things the game lets me sell my soul for, but I can't sell my soul to, like, let's say, make my office a harem, or give myself superpowers. What if I wanted to sell my soul for superpowers, huh? You won something, a lot more valuable than that. What do you mean? Your reflex. It isn't the same, right? He became some kind of demon who makes our wishes come true. That doesn't seem so nice to me. I wouldn't call him a demon. It is neither good nor bad. It is just what it is. It is your will, your reflex. It's weird to me they call it a reflex. I, don't know what else I would call it, but reflex doesn't make sense to me. I don't like that. He doesn't want to harm me. Why is it so interested in my soul? It's not like that. Your soul is the price to alter the fabric of reality. The reflex offers you to pay that. Understand why is the price of everything so high? Even simple things have a high price. Have a big urge to make things happen. Things which shall come naturally. Things that will come at the right time. Here's your soul with that type of wish is yours. Anyway, who are you? I am the only one who can help you. I know what's her plan. Well, there's one more person who knows about that. Fortunately, that person can't do much for now. What's her plan? More coughing. I had less time than I expected. I shouldn't have smoked those cigarettes. I'll call the emergency. No, escape. Don't let her catch you. What are you talking about? She will do anything to catch you. Well, she had me when we were in bed. He fell. He was unconscious. Wait, he was just unconscious? You're sure he's not dead? Let's take the old guy's advice. The scene was already too bizarre for me. When I got home, I immediately looked to my reflex. So you're on my side after all? 300% of your soul, I can answer that question. Why are some wishes so expensive? I won't spend my soul like that. This is stupid. I'll answer your questions for your soul. I hate the, like, roundabout loopness of it. Who is it? I'm a police officer. I need to speak with Mr. Faust. Is he home? I'm Faust. Would you like to enter? Won't be necessary. I just want to ask you some questions. Is a man known as Hog your acquaintance? Yeah, but I wouldn't call him a friend. Then it's not true that you two have a mutual friend. Wagner always had a talent for bad companions. So I can assume that you are not a friend of this man named Hog? Certainly not. I'll not answer anything else before knowing the reason of these questions. Hog was found dead in his apartment. I'm just questioning possible witnesses. I'm gonna need you to come with me to the police station, Mr. Faust. Do I need a lawyer? No, you're not being charged with anything. I just want to formalize your testimony. I feel like they wouldn't do that. Why would he need to formalize my testimony of... Oh my god! Look behind you, a three-headed monkey. What is it, Monkey Island? That being said, as funny as that would be to say, I don't really have a reason to not go with them. I've been to a police station before, not even to file charges. Man, this is a shitty bench. Hog kept putting me into trouble, even after death. Wait here, please. You will be called soon. Okay. Look, you're not here as a prisoner or something like that. There's a good coffee house in front of here. Feel free to go there and have something. Just don't take too long, okay? Yeah, coffee would be nice. Chavez. Dude gets all the ladies. It was one of those coffee houses that you find in every corner. And look, spiderwebs. Gotta get that feeling of conspiracy out of my head. How is I gonna explain my relationship with Hog? I mean, you didn't have one? That's why I'm so confused about why the guy wants a statement. My relationship with Hog was nothing, and I didn't know anything about him even dying. That's great, sir. Can we get an official statement on that? I began to wonder whether it was a good idea to go back to the police station. Trying to escape would be retarded because I didn't do anything? I went back to the police station hoping the misunderstanding would be solved soon. I kept waiting. The boredom was intense. I began to wonder whether they had already forgotten about me. Hey, will I have to wait much longer? No, the chief should be arriving soon. Hello? Got it. I'll take care of it right now. Faust, you're under arrest. What? I'm innocent. New evidence appeared. Now you will go to a cell. But how about you actually tell me what that new... I guess I should have ran or gone for the three-headed monkey excuse. Thrown into a cell in the back of the police station. This will be your waiting room till the police chief have enough time to take your testimony. At least I have company now. What's your name, boy? Faust. Tell me, for what kind of crime did the weird old woman frame you? You made the pact, didn't you? Yeah? I also made the pact. What fucking stupid ass coincidence is this? Man, this game is weird as hell. I don't know if you noticed, but you cannot talk about the pact with someone who haven't done it yet. It was that crazy old woman who found a way to get me in jail. She made them believe I killed an idiot known as Hog. Wait, I was literally arrested for the same thing. I shouldn't be surprised. Woman tells many lies and somehow manages to get everyone to believe her. But how can they arrest us both for killing Hog? I mean, I guess it's not impossible. It just seems a little, like, nonsensical. It's a fun kind of weird. I'm glad you enjoy it, Jax. I think I like it. Give me a quick sec, guys. I'm just gonna, move over. I do need, I look forward to when I have my desk a little more properly set up. I actually don't have my desk set up in my new room, so unfortunately well, I have my desk set up. I don't have a desk chair. So getting water is, like, not as convenient as I'd like it to be. But if I get back to streaming more often, I think I'll start keeping, like, bottled water. I'll obviously eventually buy a desk chair anyways, and then I'll start buying, like, just bottled water to keep at my desk for when I stream. Because games like this, a lot of talking. Thirsty work. I guess that is fair. She does have the power to alter reality. Innocent both of this crime, at least. I can't tell you how many other people I killed, but I did not do this crime. Also, I don't know why it sounds like that. I'm gonna change his voice a little bit. She killed Hog herself every time. First met him, he had already died several times. What the hell are you talking about? He was alive and well the last time I saw him. How can you be so sure? And that is fair, Night Striker. She can't alter reality. The dead do not talk, walk, play basketball, or laugh in my face. And people do not sell their souls in exchange for wishes, right? You know nothing about death. You know nothing about this world. What you assume to be true may be false, and what you assume to be false may be true. Sounds like bullshit. I didn't trust him at all. But in an awkward way, what he said made sense. It was for the first time how much I didn't know. How stupid and arrogant it was to believe so blindly in the truths spoken to me. Was like seeing for the first time things who had always been in plain sight. I see. I wasn't wrong about you. I knew you were smart. I mean, I guess you consider one intelligent smart. Hog died the first time a few years ago. He was a drug dealer who got involved with whom he shouldn't. How do you know all this? Focus on what's important, okay? The question you should be asking is, how does a dead man come back to life and just go around walking and talking on all that? Okay, how does a dead person do all that? Somehow, that strange woman stalks souls of other people and uses them as currency. To bring people back, not as humans, but as some sort of undead. When Hog died, the old woman made him an offer he couldn't refuse. She could bring him back to life, but he would have to pay her a debt before dying again. The amount of souls required to turn someone into undead is enormous. The strange woman offered to Hog was that he should pay the double of this amount. Hog thought he could collect enough souls to get credit with that crazy woman. He could come back to life when he died, which is very useful for a drug dealer. And that is... I think it's useful for anyone, but I guess if you're doing something illegal, that's kind of useful. Though, it's less useful if you happen to get arrested or something. He's always so desperate to collect souls. But he was very naive to allow the old woman who would He was very naive. The old woman would never allow that to happen. Whenever he reaches his goal, she finds a way to kill him again. So in this way, he always comes back to life in debt, which works perfectly well for her plans. In addition to no longer being a human, Hog is now a slave. If only he accepted death, he could rest in peace. He tried to make a bet on your soul, right? Yes. Crazy woman uses people who are afraid of death, such as Hog. As many souls as possible to do who knows what. Found out too much and started to cause troubles. She found a way to get me here. Sorry, but why not just kill you? The old woman is a perfectionist and has a macabre sense of humor. If she killed me, she would not have my soul. And she finds it amusing to put all the people who bother her in one place. So all the prisoners that are here are people accused of killing Hog? Makes no sense. Several people accuse the same crime. Wake up, Faust. Stop trying to make sense of everything, okay? We're talking about magic here. It's a type of her magic. She makes people believe in absurdities. Pretty much what Jack said. Do you still doubt me? Yeah, I mean, not really. It makes enough sense to me. Do you notice something strange in this cell? Besides two inmates talk about souls, you mean? Because I'm in the pack the same cell. Would already be too much of a coincidence if that's not all. Look around. There's something we can... There's nowhere we can see our reflection. He was right. There is no... anything that I could use to see myself in. Have no way to make any wishes here. It's a trap. Yep, and specifically made to hold people who made the pact. Look at my world, kid. Figured out how to make a reflection in here. Tell me and we'll figure out how to get out. No, what do you mean? Can't tell you. It's not that simple. Why do all of my responses have to be negative? I just want to know why he can't tell me. I don't think he's betraying me, and I don't want to make him talk. I'm not trying to harm you. I'd help you if I could. Damn you, you... asterisk. I don't know what all that. You big curse word. I have no choice. The wish I need to make requires a lot more souls than I have. That's why I need your help. Let's make a deal. What's a plan? I need your soul. And you. You need to know how to see your reflex here. And you need your soul, more soul to get out. You're going to need my soul. Okay, I'm confused at what you're saying. Oh, we're gonna bet our souls against each other, then we let luck decide. Sure. Let's play a game then. I have 3 plastic cups. Place a stone inside one of them. Shuffle the cups and I have to guess where the stone is. That's right, let's make a best out of 3 game so our chances are even. The winner gets all, the soul goes the loser. All of it? Isn't that a bit too much? All your soul to get out of here. I won't bet for less than that. Game is known for being easily cheatable. Cheating is part of the game, that's true. That's why discovering if someone's cheating is also part of the game. You're caught cheating, you lose the bet? Wait, what? Oh, I guess he's saying if the dealer is cheating, because usually for games like these, you like... I don't know. Anyways, you ready to begin? Sure. He placed the stone in one of the cups, turned down, and began to shuffle them. He was good, too. I couldn't follow his moves. I would have to guess. 1 in the center. Seems luck is on your side. If you guess it right again, you win. Last round. Oh, wait, he... Basically, it was saying I could cheat the game. Here. But I don't think my intelligence... I think it said my intelligence wasn't high enough to do this or something. Now, like, if it was manipulation, which I would have thought something like this would be, I'd have a better chance. But, no, let's not take the risk. Well, he won. When I opened my eyes, I no longer cared. Nothing mattered. Nothing else mattered. I died. When the door still opened and a familiar figure appeared. Well done. You did everything as we had planned. And now, you'll fulfill your part of the deal. Oh no, I lost. My part of the deal was to give you the means necessary to accomplish what you wanted. More than enough soul now, I only need to show you a mirror and my part of the deal will be fulfilled. Now you have all you need to make your wish. The prisoner appeared. For all the soul you have, I can make the child you crippled walk again. You deceived me. You don't need to do this. No, I need to fix what I did. I accept. I mean, the easiest bad end in the game. Yeah, it seemed pretty easy to get. There's a lot of ways to fuck up to get here. Oh well, I kind of want to try right from the beginning though, because I have some ideas of like how I want to try. I mean, I guess the guy is trying to do a nice thing, but also, what an asshole. Because his body shivered. When he opened his eyes, they were no longer the eyes of a man. They were empty, blank, soulless. Traded his soul for redemption. What sense does that make? Faust! You're exactly in the state that I needed you to be. Soulless, come with me. I didn't argue. Why should I? It seemed natural to obey and be guided. Yes. Let's go. We have many preparations to make. Yeah, sure thing, Night Striker. Not so fast. Aw, rad. Shooter, gunman. Shooter, police guy. It is alright, honey. He is leaving with me. You are not going anywhere. How dare you? Wait a minute. There's something different about you. You are not under my spell. I'm not as weak as your other slaves, and you know that. So it is you. Your ability to control the curse is getting even more annoying. He shot her in the head. Rad. That'll hold her for some time. Damn, boy, you lost all your soul? It doesn't matter now. Come on with me, boy. This bad end is going way longer than I expected. Running away from the police station, he took me to an abandoned building. Homeless and addicts were using the building as shelter. Took me through a door and then scribbled some kind of drawing on the floor. Ah, magic. Took me to an isolated room. I don't have much time, so pay attention. You need to get away from this country as soon as possible. Damn, the way you look right now, you don't get very far. I shouldn't do this. It'll betray my location, but I have no choice. Now, to be honest, you should probably, to save yourself. You seem rad as hell. How about you shoot the demon a lot? Well, anyways, the demon appeared not in the form of reflection of the police officer, but in the form of a skull. Oh, okay. That's neat. You should not have called me Skeletor! Yeah! Your location will become more obvious to her. The demon seemed more developed than mine. It had an opinion. It advised. It was Skeletor. I locked the place. Also, right now, she has bigger concerns. I need to recover his soul. It will cost you dearly. You know the price. 50% of your soul to recover 10% of his soul. Yeah, I know that. It's just a little bit, but it should be enough. It is risky. You've never been left with so little of your soul before. I know, but we have no choice. So shall it be! The deal you made with the prisoner just guarantees you for the bad end. Interesting. My soul regenerating, and the feeling was not good. The comfort of apathy vanished. I didn't recover soul enough to feel good. Enough for me to care about me and what was happening. How do you feel, boy? Bad. Really bad. This whole thing's getting really interesting, though. Great, that's a good sign. Take this envelope. And here's a fake passport with you, with your photo, and a ticket to Panama. Panama? Yes, the flight was tomorrow morning. You'll be safe there. I left a snack free in the corner. Eat, sleep, and go to the airport as soon as the sun rises. Why are you helping me? You can't let her find you. Your life is not the only one at stake here. I have to go now. My people need me. Wait a second. Thank you. Don't worry about that, boy. Just be careful. See you later, boy. Don't get caught. I'll try. As I stood there alone with my thoughts, I didn't want to run away, but I knew I would not be safe to stay in the country with that old woman pursuing me. I decided to do what the police officer suggested me to do. Extornios at the airport. God, this is a fucking long-ass bad end. I had only the envelope and my clothes with me. Couldn't check in. It's a flight to Panama City with a stop in Dublin. It's a pretty strange stop for a flight to Panama, isn't it? Several airports are closed because of bad weather. Rather unpleasant coincidence, but Dublin is currently one of the few airports with good weather conditions. If you prefer, we can change your ticket so you can look for a better flight. No need to change anything. Couldn't afford to wait around. Ireland or Panama, the important thing was to escape, far from the old woman, far from the madness, destiny, fate, and destination. So tired that I slept soundly throughout the trip. The stewardess had to wake me up when we arrived in Dublin. Excuse me, where should I go to make the flight connection to Panama? There must be some misunderstanding, sir. This is a direct flight. There is no flight connection. And if I may add, it would be quite strange to make a stop in Dublin on a flight to Panama. Yeah, I know, it makes no sense, but that's what I was told. It is written here on my ticket. Look. 1 minute, please. Let me check, sir. Sir, I don't know how to explain this. I'm very sorry for what happened. Your connection wasn't in the city. I didn't know the attendants didn't notice. I don't know how they didn't notice you're walking with the wrong ticket. And now what should I do? Don't worry, sir. Book your flight to Panama for tomorrow morning. Oh no! I'm stuck in here and I'm gonna die! I can't wait here. It's the best we can do. You'll go on board next flight you can. If you prefer, we can get you a seat on a flight back to your country. I'll wait in a hotel then. And the idea to walk around and enjoy Dublin also didn't seem bad at all. And a girl passed by close to me. She seemed familiar, and there's something special about her. I was out of the country, so that was the most important thing. The idea to walk around and enjoy Dublin didn't seem bad. Caught my attention. Better to find a cab and go to the hotel. She didn't look that familiar to me. Simple but neat. I took a bath, changed my clothes. After a while, someone knocked on my door. The door opened and a black man came in. Well, I can't argue with that statement. Really appreciate if strange people stop coming out of nowhere. Damn you, Faust! All the bloody places this world, why'd you come to Ireland? What's wrong with you? Strange thing about him, one of the man's eyes is green. Just one. Happening all the time. You're supposed to be in Panama. Who are you? I'm the bloke who's trying to save your bloody arse. A task you're making annoyingly hard. She's too powerful here. I can't protect you here. Wait, what is happening? Okay, so the girl part, like, that doesn't really make sense if you haven't met. So I'm guessing I haven't actually met her yet. She was born here, and she can manipulate all kinds of energies. We need to get you out of here, you dumbass. We need to go. I'll leave tomorrow. Where are you going? Panama. Her power's not stronger in Dublin, but her lands are nearby. Are you sure you will do exactly as I say? You need to leave this country. Alright, but be careful. No. Hey, wait. Who are you? Oh, the less the better. Let's get out of here. Bye. Funny eye of yours is messing with your mind, pal. How the hell am I going to protect myself from something I don't know? It's funny, you know, men with funny eyes appearing in my life and telling me I'm in danger. And then explain me shit, and then they just leave. That's not very reassuring, you know? You are right. I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. No more, no less. What do you want to know, boy? Hey, cool, I actually, I can do some more choices. God, this is so extensive for what seems to essentially be a bad ending. Or maybe it's not a bad, I don't know. I assume that was just game over. I know that old woman. You know her. Better than I would like to. She's the one who cast this curse on me. Curse. My fate is to die again and again and again and always come back in the end. That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah? Look at you who's selling your soul. Who do you think I am? Every time I die, my spirit goes to the body of someone who is going to die soon. It's dreadful. Most of the time, it takes a couple of days. Pretty unpleasant process when the person is ill. And when that person is healthy, I just keep waiting for something horrible to happen. Some kind of violent death that isn't any better than the illness. I've been suffering countless deaths century after century, boy. My boy. The first time I appeared in your life, I was an old man with lung cancer. Then I was a rad police officer. Did he die? The witch killed him. That's a trick I can use against that bloody witch. Every now and then she needs to kill someone and I can use my powers over that person to sometimes possess them. Times I was able to possess someone before she even wanted to properly kill him. It's quite a useful trick. That story makes no sense. We already know about that. Not my, what does she want with me? Better if you do not know. You wouldn't like to know. I need to know. The only need to know is she wants you to lose most of your soul. What does she want with my soul? She doesn't want your soul, your body. That's what she needs. She needs it. The emptier, the better. She needs it for a ritual. Hello, Mr. Nintendo fan. Huh? That's interesting, Night Striker. You don't want to know, boy. I told you more than you should know. What do you want to know? Why are you helping me? Parcel of blame in all this. I am part of the reason why she's playing through life. It's because of her story. Also, sorry that I'm kind of like not reading everything as accurately or as in the voices as I used to. This actually might not be the longest stream ever because my throat's getting a little sore because I don't do these enough. Well, that's everything I can ask you. If I was tired. When I woke up, it was night. I wanted to enjoy the city. I thought it would be a good idea to go out and find a nice pub. The Cursed Soul. That seems like the dumbest place you could possibly go. But it's going well. I hope you're all doing well. The names seem ironically appropriate. Or maybe just actually appropriate. Hi, how can I help you, fellow? This pub has an interesting name, the Cursed Soul. This is a typical pub with an unusual history. In the early 20th century, a famous master brewer built this place. He always dreamed of having a pub, share the joy and help people create bonds, he said. He was always broke. He loved to gamble, and he lost everything. One day, he said he had won a big bet and had all the money he needed, but he was not happy. And why not? Because of the emptiness we feel after getting what one wants in exchange for who we are. Fact is that he committed suicide on the opening day. That's fucked up. Even more fucked up is that he changed the name of the pub at short notice. The Cursed Soul wasn't the original name. He said the new name was to represent the price he paid for the pub to last forever. Pub is still here, firm and strong after all this time. Now you tell me, fellow. What do you think happens when someone commits suicide? I like that he smiles when he says that. Oh, they burn in hell, I guess. Fucking smug-ass asshole. I would say they just die. You're quite the skeptical fellow. Death is the end. There is nothing after that. After knowing all that you know, do you still believe in that? You knew what I have seen in recent days. You would know that this is all just madness. Madness, you say. Madness is denying the truth that unfolds before your very eyes, out of fear of the unknown. No need to look so serious. I could tell you what happened to me. You would know why I'm so serious. I always do that. I tell the story of the pub, but I ask the same question. Forget the answer that an old lady gave me. What'd she say? Person who commits suicide leaves a part of their soul behind forever. And that part of the soul transforms itself and becomes something new, separated from its source, and spends its days there, working to prevent other people from making the same mistake. I've heard stories of this kind. And she said more. She said that some witches are able to trap and enslave those souls, and use them to influence others. They speak things in other people's ears, convincing them to do things they don't want to do. Pacts, trades, betting. Woman is very creative indeed. Creativity is the most underrated tool, and the most powerful one. It is through creativity that we see through the mirror of reality, and unveil the truth. Sure. You still want to learn, Faust. How do you know my name? I heard it the last time, don't you remember? No? Last time, but I have never been here. Okay, fellow, by the way, you may call me Garson. I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling some kind of vertigo. Well. I was wondering when you'd show up again. Did you miss me, honey? Senator seems to know some things that are things. Now I know what you are, another slave of the witch. Such harsh words for a boy. This is how you thank me for having helped you so much? Helped? All you did was just give me stupid ideas and steal 25% of my soul. But I also gave you good advice, more than I could have given. It is your fault if you only listen to the bad ones. Anyway, I'm very close to getting rid of her, especially since our adventure. You stole part of my soul, but in exchange, I gave you what you wanted, sex. You said it would be free. I lied. I thought it was impossible to take someone's soul by force. There's some exceptions that rule, most of which involve sex. Good to know. So, sex can often lead to bad issues with losing a soul. And what do you want now? Aside from seeing my dear friend Faust? With you there is something else involved, for sure. It is almost touching to see you starting to understand how things work. I just wanted to tell you that she'll get you. When she catches you, you will help me be free. I'm listening. Details now. She may listen. Vanished, and I was again alone with the bartender. Enough talking. You came here to drink. That'd be good. Beer. I was depressed. I drank to drown my tears and feelings. And then I decided to return to the hotel. On the way back, I found a person I know better than I would like to. I knew it would be easy to bring you here, Faust. What do you want from me? This time he will not protect you. And behind me saw a man in the suit. Faust, run! Shut up! She made a gesture with her cane, and the poor man rose above the ground. I can break each one of another gesture, and with a dreadful snap, his legs twisted. Bones! His arms began to twist. Of your gesture, she made each one of his fingers twist. Body, and kill you infinity times, and you will still not have had what you deserve for having killed my son. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I could do. As soon as my son gets a new body, we will change the past. To one of his descendants, yours and your children with that woman, Faust's. All of them will no longer exist. And my son, I will have had the life that you denied us. This is fucking confusing ass shit, man. I don't know what's going on. One last gesture with her hand. His neck was broken. It's kind of sad to say that he actually looks really funny like that to me. Like, it's really awkward. Woman was dangerous, so I hadn't understood what she wanted to do with me. I wouldn't wait and see. Tried to run, but when I turned around, she was right there. You're too important for me to let you escape. It's penetrated within me in a way I could not explain. In a few seconds, I had passed out. Woke up without knowing for how long I'd been sleeping. I was laid out, arms outstretched. Behind my head was a tombstone under an old tree around me. Symbols drawn with some sort of white powder. Back to me, facing the moon, was the witch. I tried to move, but my body was paralyzed. Yeah, fair enough, Night Striker. What is this place? Under the ground, immediately below you, in the same position, are the bones of my son. It's been too long, hundreds of years we waited for this moment. Finally, I will be able to fix it all, to make it right, to change the past. And what do I have to do with this? When my son died 666 years ago, I started this ritual. Man, that's really exact. A ritual which the last step must be done by him using your body. Body that was supposed to be his. What the fuck do you mean by that? This is some really weird coincidences. The Great Eyes is the father of my son. He allowed my son to get killed by the church. He broke the fate of our heritage. I was supposed to have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Instead, I watched the lineage of that woman proliferate. A Catholic woman whom he married. You are a descendant of that man, Faust. Born on the same day as my son, evening of April 30th. You should have been the reincarnation of him. Reincarnation doesn't exist. It is as I told you, it makes no difference whether you believe it or don't. After all, this banter with selling your soul and other things, you still doubt what you see because you're dumb. I'm crazy. I must be crazy. When my son died, I've imprisoned a part of his soul with me. And the part of his soul that had a bond with that man I've abandoned. The part that is within you. So this is why I've always felt incomplete. Yes, but you'll be whole pretty soon, although you won't remember anything when the soul of my son takes over your body. He'll take you over. I don't want any of you. When he and I get together again, we'll do weird incest stuff and you'll feel really awkward. And history shall be rewritten. Why are you doing this only now? Needed to be today. Today is the day that my son died. The anniversary of his death. I've kept my eye on you for so long. Do you remember the first time you saw me? At the bus stop? No, the first time was just a moment before that. You were born on the same day as my son, and I also wanted to give you some stats to play the game. That's unlikely as hell. That's all I needed to know. Why are you telling me this? One of the conditions for the ritual is that you have a stat screen. Condition I have just fulfilled to the letter. I followed you from afar since the day you were born, and guaranteed that your life was the most tedious possible. After all, I needed you to make the pact, so you would end up selling as much of your soul as possible. The less soul you have in this body of yours, the easier it shall be for my son to take control over your personality. No more than a glimpse of your soul without the will to live. You will not be a match for my son. He shall take over your personality and whatever. Not resist, it'll be less painful. She stuck a dagger right on my hand, and I didn't like it. In fact, it is painful anyway. It's distant, very distant. I opened my eyes. It was like I was at the bottom of an endless ocean. I wondered if I was dying. You're still alive. Who are you? My name is Cedric. Mother must have already spoken to you about me. Where am I? Inside your mind. In this exact moment, we are sharing your body. Friendly for now. I thought you already knew that. My mother wants to put me in your body. It's not as weird as it sounds. And she also wants me to take over your mind. The ritual has begun. Do not fight. Then why would I do that? We can make a deal. Deal? I hate my mother. She's a really bad person if you haven't noticed. Kept me prisoner all this time. She just wants to have control over everything. I mean, look at how cool I look. I have no intention of following her plan. I don't believe we can live as one whole, but we can share the same body. And it's pretty kinky if you think about it. One of us must always be in control. Which one of us? You? Me? Depends on who has the strongest will. It's not so bad. The one that is not in control can still be heard. Yeah, sure. Do you trust him, Faust? How nice and cute. For me, it doesn't matter. One is to get rid of her power and control over me. You should not be here. Yeah, it's a little weird to be in another guy's mind. I mean, this is already getting weird. After my little adventure with Faust, I have power to do this and much more. What the fuck is happening is a pretty good response at this point. That witch imprisoned me. She took my better side, transforming me in this simple being, and enslaved me. Forced me to use my gifts to trick men and women in order to make them trade their souls for their foolish desires. You're just another of her slaves. You just accepted to serve her in order to escape the punishment for suicide. Hey there, Aubrey. Good to see you. You know very well who is responsible for my suicide. Your mother manipulated me into doing what I did, just like she's been doing for centuries with so many people, and it is your fault. I'm not guilty of my mother's actions. I'm asked to die. No, but she was only able to keep you imprisoned with her because you accepted to. I didn't want to die. For God's sake, I couldn't imagine she would go through all of this. Yeah, a little bit of a weird time, Aubrey, but to be fair, this game is, like, really... It has gone pretty crazy off the rails. She's already weak for having started the ritual. Give me what's left of your soul, Faust. Send enough body and then enough power to vanquish her, all my soul. You are already condemned. At least you won't be able to alter the past this way. Ha ha ha. Well, you gonna give her all your soul so she can get rid of all this? My deal is better. Don't believe him. Once he gets into the body, he'll imprison your personality. If you take my deal, I'll grant your wish. Though your personality might be gone, I shall grant it to you. How do I know you're gonna grant it at all? Let's make a bet. I bet 100% of my soul that I will fulfill my promise. Means if I do not fulfill it, I'll lose all my soul and the control of your body will be all yours. Glad to hear that you're enjoying it, Jax. If she finishes the ritual and he finishes his mother's ritual, your father, your grandfather, all of your ancestors from the last 666 years shall not exist anymore. They will simply be gone. And of course, you shall not exist either. Time in that place was a strange thing. I could not define if I was taking the fastest decision of my life, or if hours went by while I was deciding. No solution seemed good enough, so... I'm gonna save because there was a lot of conversation leading up to this. Let's give her my soul. I don't actually trust her, but like, I mean, fuck it, man. Either way, shit's bad. Her argument makes more sense. She at least wants to stop the witch. Trust you. Kill that witch. Free that man from his curse and stop all this madness. I felt my soul leaving. Nothing else mattered. Well, let's make a deal. Let me take Faust's body and I, myself, kill my mother. Sure. Got 2 daggers made of pure energy and plunge them into his chest. I'm gonna kill that witch myself. Thanks, Faust. Son! Son! Where are you? She was screaming desperately for a son, but all that was left in her body was my own mind. No soul, nothing to care about, just emptiness. Everything I've done for nothing. My son, forgive me, I failed you. Yeah, you did, old witch. You? Here? Yeah, and you... that have spent all your energy in this absurd ritual are now completely defenseless. It doesn't matter, everything is lost. Would have never worked. You should have known that. Even if Cedric could take over Faust's body and soul, he hates you. That's a lie. Instead of letting him fulfill his fate, you've imprisoned him. False promise all these years. I've done this for love! No, don't say for love. You've done this for you. You want to control everything. You've lied, manipulated, killed, and used other people's souls to your own purpose. And you were about to alter centuries of destiny of uncountable people. Everything because you were not able to let things happen differently than how you wanted them to. And who are you to judge me? Maybe this is really not my place to be, but as one of your victims, it's my right to kill you. I saw her kill the old witch. And as well, I didn't feel anything at all. Some part of me knew that it was rad as hell. Ah! Oh man, apparently I didn't feel anything ever. Nothing. Is this patient 275? Nothing. No one knows who he is or where he came from. All we know is that he says nothing a bunch and is really gay. If I knew, I would sell my soul to simply die. Yeah, living like that. It's just wrong, man. It's fucked up. Nothing. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't care if main character dude doesn't feel anything. I gotta see the witch get stabbed. And that's the only thing that really matters, right? Is that the witch got stabbed with the knife by the lady. So this is, while the ending credits play out, this is a good chance to finally explain what this stream was about and what, it kind of is, Jax, what this stream is about and what I want to do now. So, I'm currently planning to get back to streaming. I want to do weekly streams, but I want a gimmick. I think that just doing things and just throwing myself at random games I like is a fun idea, but I always run into the mental issue that you can always find other people doing those games that just doing random things they enjoy. Like, there's isn't really anything that really was special about my streams. So, I'm gonna gamble your soul now. I'm gonna gamble with a really low amount of money. So I picked this game up for the low price of 50 cents off of Steam. And even another game that it was bundled with for literally both of them for 50 cents. And I've been thinking of something of an idea. So there's this very specific reason I say that. I've been thinking I want to make the most use of Steam's cheapo services. Yeah, I basically want to play the cheapest things I can, like every week. They're always having sales. I want to once a week play one of the cheapest games I can find off of Steam on stream. Just like whatever. Just like whatever random bullshit I find. If it's good, if it's bad, doesn't matter. I thought I would specifically do the cheapest thing on Steam, but there's actually a lot of things. If you check their lowest price stuff, you can pick up multiple things for 50 cents. So I will, my main ruling is that it's just something. It is something that is something that is on their current cheapest price, which I think their cheapest price is always 50 cents for a game, but I'm not sure. If it's more, that's fine. If it's less, that's cool. The only exception is no free. I can't pick up free games because that's kind of cheating. And it also has to be off of Steam's sale. If they're just naturally giving away a game, or for whatever reason there's a game that's literally like 1 cent out there, no. It has to be on sale. And this new amazing series of dumb random bullshit is something I'm going to call Bargain Bean. I think I'm gonna go back to my old naming convention, assuming that anyone likes the stream idea. I know at least one person here does. Because I already talked to it with Aubrey, and I thought it was fun. I think it's just a fun, dumb idea. It does sound a little dumb when I say it out loud, but that's kind of the point. It's just like, it's just something to do. It is just some dumb, random bullshit which helps me play more obscure games, which is kind of what I like doing. I like playing obscure games. I like playing a game and being like, I bet very few people in this stream even know what the fuck this is. Literally, Night Striker is the only one who knows what this is, I'm sure. Which is cool. I mean, this is probably one of the better known games I could have picked out of the bundle, and I only picked this one because it was, like I said, 50 cents for a bundle. So this also came with a game called Don't Turn Around, I think, or something like that. And I was like, that's a really good deal. That's exactly what Bargain Bean is all about. Does it just keep... Oh, okay.